Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. Running to start the drive is Love. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 61 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Here comes the Rams punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. You see what Riddick was able to do in last week's ball game. 1 rushing touchdown, yes, but look at the rushing yards. He was up near 200.
The one phrase I'd use to describe that performance, he carved up that defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Burke got his man complete over the middle. It's Underwood. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Burke. He finds his man complete. That's Underwood. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
They'll start the drive with Love here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Love again. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. On first down, here's Love. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. And they'll run again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Riddick with a carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Burke. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there. A big one. Now Riddick. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
A 2-yard touchdown ground. And the Crusaders are able to move back in front.
Well, the raw sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down the before they get this to the 45.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Here's Riddick. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go back to Riddick. Oh, look at the juke. And some room to run now. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
On the ground, it's Riddick. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot him at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run the option left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now it's Burrow. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. To throw on 2nd down. Burke over the middle, complete. It's Underwood. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
He hits Riddick underneath. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. This is Riddick on the screen. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Off the play fake, Burke. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Rams ready to go on offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To the air again, Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Burke. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Burke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Off the bootleg, Burke. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a quick, Pierce has it knocked loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So that is, and now as with every potential turnover, he's going to take a second look at this.
After review the
So
play,
that one overturned. They say
reversed.
the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw on third down, Burke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown! A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Play action. It's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Burrow will throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Ooh, the juke. We'll call that a 49-yard pump and a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To throw on second down. Burke throwing middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 18. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the ball comes loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. From the 16, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll go option to the short side, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. Throwing on second down, Burrow. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. It'll be Love to try and get the first. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
But he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st and 10, Burke.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The throw over the middle, taken in.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Out to the flat for Reddick. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now for the 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
69 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Burke. That's caught at the 3. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Crusaders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. A drive there of just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow looking to pass. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 79 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. They'll try and run some and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Crusaders have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From midfield now, Burrow. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. A final shot now for Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on